as I'm an adult.
Hi.
It's so good to see you. Somebody called that out on Facebook recently, that when I actually like really like something, my hands go out like little, and I had no idea. But not only am I excited to see you, I'm excited to see these two.
I love these.
I do too. We're talking about Cella. This is a brand you can only find right here at QVC. When you go to that fancy pants store that has all the storage solutions, something like this would cost you $40 and up. Yeah. Now, I would walk by it and go, not today. Yeah. But now you're getting a set of 4 of the refrigerator door organizer bins for $14.99. That's for
all 4 of them.
All 4. Get me started. I know.
Wow.
We have them in the white linen. That's the one you're holding.
Yes.
And the liner is where we get the color.
Exactly.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay. And then the one right next door is the green tea. I almost threw all those on the ground. And then we have graphite. And then we have one more color choice called Blue Sky.
So pretty.
And that is our most limited. These are a clearance price, which means no reorder, but they're $3.75 a bin. Now, our brand ambassador is Jennifer Kovich for Cella. But when it comes to this item in particular, talk about getting space back.
Holy smokes, you truly are. Now, just for perspective, it's 4 inches squared and then over 5 inches tall. So when you look at our refrigerator, check this out. So think about your fresh herbs, your green onions. If you have your own garden, you truly do need this, because this is how you maximize not only your space, but also, so rather than having those laying in that crisper drawer and then they get moldy and then they get rotted and whatnot because they're all kind of crushing each other.
Yeah.
Give them their own little vessel, their own little space. Great for meal prep, for the berries and the citrus that's in there as well. So when you look at this, you know, I'm just going to cross over just for a quick second. Thank you so much.
You're so smart.
Because look at this. So if you want to go ahead, wash all of your berries. Cherry season is right around the corner. We take out a second mortgage to afford cherry season because Kevin is obsessed with cherries.
I'm kind of with him on that.
Completely kidding. But
they're expensive.
They are so expensive. But if you go ahead, wash, prep your fruit, you can go ahead and put it in here. And because of that liner underneath, it has an antimicrobial agent built into it. So think about that.
So
it is food grade safe, but then also more importantly, it's going to inhibit the growth of bacteria and mold. So as I tip this, you can see that that liner on the bottom is keeping things nice and aerated and fresh. It's just wonderful.
Because I love strawberries, but they grow little fur jackets in a nanosecond.
Just like that.
And I know they're
crazy.
fresh. It's just the container and the small space and the lack of circulation that they're sitting in.
And then here too, like if you want to go ahead and slice your lemon, slice your citrus, you can do that. I love that she's doing, this is perfect meal prep for your figs, your carrots, your celery, the things like that. It's just wonderful for her.
We had Roxanne De Palma's Fig Tree on a show that I hosted recently.
Yes.
And it sold out.
Like
so, I mean,
seconds.
It makes me think of if you're growing your own produce, you're growing your own tomatoes, which we're going to talk about later in the show, growing your own figs, all those things.
Yeah.
This is how you can keep them fresher longer and, quite frankly, share with your neighbors.
Absolutely. Oh,
right?
I love that idea.
You can take this over.
You can actually take this out to your garden and go ahead and make your clippings, put them in there. So rather than having them getting crushed in a basket or whatnot, go ahead. The best way to keep even your flowers fresh is to immediately, when you cut them, go ahead and put them in water.
Great idea.
So you can go ahead and put them in there. And I love to, what about those yogurt tubes? We use them for our yogurt tubes. We put those in there. The sauce packets. I mean, oh, there you go. Perfect. The sauce packets, all those little ones that fall everywhere.
Where do we put these? The string cheese rolls around in the bottom.
Yes.
Oh, the fridge is yelling at me. As it should.
Right.
But those just kind of swim around in the shelf, that bottom drawer in the fridge, and then months later you find it and you go, is this from this century?
Right, yeah. Like,
maybe not. But you do get the 4, and they're $14.99. That means they're $3.75 each. Now, I love these for the herbs like we're showing on the video, but I think, what about the situation that I'm in tomorrow morning? I'm hosting with Pat James Dementry.
Yes.
And what if I want to get flowers for her on the way home?
That's right.
And I want to bring them in for her tomorrow morning? you need to put them in the fridge, but I don't just want to lay them down in the fridge.
Absolutely.
You could put them in here.
Put them in here, and I
Yeah.
love that. So again, it's easy to clean. It's a see-through construction, so you're getting that wonderful, durable construction. That antimicrobial liner, you can just remove it, hand wash it, put it in the dishwasher, totally up to you. But it has like this non-slip grip too. Not that it really matters in this case, but that it is something good to know. So if you need to set this down, you can go ahead and set it down on the countertop. But what I do love too is there are so many different ways to use this, not even in the refrigerator or the kitchen. If you want to put your color pencils, your markers, things in here, use it in your craft room. You have, if you're a knitter and you have a bunch of sewing needles, go ahead and put those in
Mom,
there as
she's
well.
looking at you.
Right? All the different ribbons, the tapes. You know, I used to love stationery, and I would collect all that, the different styled tapes and the colors and whatnot and the designs. This is just a great way to store things like that, the smaller items in here, hair accessories, beauty products, makeup brushes. I mean, there's
You're speaking
so
all my
much that you can do
languages.
with this outside of just the refrigerator.
How about stickers?
Oh, my kids used to love stickers.
There is a brand called Mrs. Grossman's
Oh.
that I was possessive about.
Really?
Yeah, I thought somebody stole my Mrs. Grossman's. She didn't.
No.
It was a whole thing. I had to eat crow.
Oh.
Yeah, I messed up. But that's okay. That's okay. She forgave me, and that's what humans do. You know what? We've got the set of 4.
And we wish her a happy Mother's Day.
Ooh, I hope she is, because she's a patient, sweet lady. K87556. You're getting 4. We have the white linen, we have the green tea, we've got the graphite, and we have them in that beautiful blue sky. So here is, here's the blue sky right there on your screen. You saw the graphite, green tea, and finally the white linen. Will you please hang out with us on our celebration of mamas?
I would love